Hi, I'm Pierre Todeschini, and today we are going to talk about the influence of T1 weighted MRI data on convolutional neural network performance on neurodegenerative disease classification. So, what is a neurodegenerative disease? Using Alzheimer's disease as an example, we can see that neurodegenerative disease involves abnormal aging in the brain, leading to atrophy in certain areas. This type of atrophy can be observed using MRI scans and more specifically T1-weighted MRI scans. But how can a convolutional neural network help in the diagnosis of this kind of pathology? When we give a T1 scan to a CNN, it will cut it into small pieces before feeding them to an artificial neural network, which will then give us a prediction about the patient's condition. The problem is the cutting, feeding, and learning parts are kind of a black box. We know all the theory behind the process, but the whole process is still blurry. This is where our investigation begins in removing this black box. First, we took our MRI images. We removed the skull from the images to keep only the brain. Then we calculated the probability maps of the three different substances, gray matter, white matter, and cerebrospinal fluid. We then evaluated the CNN's learning when faced with a single type of image or a combination of several types. This method allows us, depending on the type of map added, to have an indication of where the CNN will focus its searches. Our research is still ongoing, and our initial results show that CNN has a good ability to differentiate patients from control subjects by using only one type of image. We also observed that adding probability maps appears to be beneficial for learning and for interpretability of the decision-making process. Thank you for your attention.